All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Shalom, shalom, and shalom, Sister Deborah, prophetess in the wilderness. And you know what? That's all right with me. Coming again on this Deborah platform with another message. And I will say this is a lovely evening, Sabbath evening, in which the Most High Yah has made. And I, Sister Deborah, shall, and I will rest therein. I want to say to you all something was laid on me today to make me really think about a lot of things and really where we are as a people are heading. And I'm not so much as a people, but as the body of Hamashiach, which is the saints, where we are really heading. And I sit and I see so many voices in the land. I hear it, I see it, and they're starting to boom up in great numbers. Everybody is somebody. Mhm. And it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. But when you are using you being somebody to bring word of enlightenment, that's when it become an issue. And what I am beholding as a prophetess in the wilderness out here, I'm beholding these things, seeing how things are playing out. And all I have left is to say and to instill over and over and over, seek Yah within. It's time to really seek Yah within. Don't seek him on the outside, because on the outside, that is exactly where all the voices in the land are taking place, on the outside. And they are booming up out of nowhere. I mean like in great numbers are they now showing up in great numbers out of nowhere. And they're teaching, they're preaching, they're giving you dreams and visions. They're informing you that the Most High said this, said that, said this, and all of this dying and visiting hell, dying and visiting heaven. I mean, you got a lot of people, so everybody is chosen. You got so many people dipping in all kind of teachings and word. And it's like they're going to and fro, up and down, seeing who they can deceive. And it looks like it's going pretty well. It is. And that's why I'm here to say to you, seek ye Yah within. You will not find Yah on these devil platforms. What I mean is his Ruach. You can't use this devil platform as a mean of receiving the Father's Ruach. Okay? You must seek Yah from within. And a lot of people didn't understand when he said, they say love, I said give and gave. And I say give and gave me all your heart, your mind, your spirit, and your strength. He don't need your flesh. You think y'all want your flesh? Do you really think when he said the first commandment is to give him all of your heart, mind, spirit, and strength. Do you really believe he's telling you to give him your flesh? No, he's not. That's why I was saying to y'all, many things you have to be able to divide it into twos and understand really pretty much what he's actually saying. So when he says, give me all of your heart, mind, spirit, and strength, he's telling you to give me that I gave you. Give me back what I already given you. You see? And a lot of people thinking he's speaking on the natural end, but no, he's speaking on the spiritual end. Same way with your neighbors. Give and gave your neighbors as to thyself. As you give and gave yourself, give and gave also to them. You see? So all of this is showing him who he is, that first commandment, as they say, but it is spiritual. It's a spiritual commandment that still rests within the commandment of Yah in you. That's why it's called the two great commandments, because both of them are speaking of your spiritual side, knowing how to give and gave your neighbors as thyself. You see what I'm saying? So I want you to understand that in Yah is all that you need, all that you want, and all that you desire. Hello in the live chat. It's good to see you. Give Yah all that you, not give. Yah is all that you want, you need. He's all of it. So we need to seek him within, because the voices in the land are saying many words. And being a prophetess in the wilderness, I'm hearing these words, y'all, and they potent. They potent. They words that would change your whole mind about the Creator. And they into this Egypt to knowledges or whatever it's called, Egypt something, but it's a form of science, and they so rooted in it to the point that they have excluded the Most High Yah to be present or to be existent at this time or any time. That's how deep they go into it. They definitely don't believe in Yeshua. They'll throw it in to keep the how would I say it, the people listening to them. They'll keep that in so that they won't cause people to run away. But they have gotten to the point, and it's a lot of what you call Black people really is dedicated in it. I mean, real hardcore, to the point where they're believing that the Most High does not exist. Yeshua does not exist. And if he did, he's a man and he's not the son of Yah. You see what I'm saying? Or the son of man as a different, or and not a different, but a part of the Most High Yah. Because they believe that there are so many other things that they are coming to understand on the earth now, you guys. On the earth, that's greater than he that is in the heaven. That is what is being taught today. So when he said many false prophets would come, to me, this overrides that. Because this is actually taking you to a whole different atmosphere in some sort of realm. And it's leading many people into this mindset that there's no such thing as a creator in the kingdom, because there's many other gods that got power for water, power for fire, power for the stars, power for the moon. I mean, they just giving everybody all this power and this authority, and they'll have no problem. because they are getting this information. And don't get me wrong, they are somewhere along the line, they getting this here. But just like they got the Big Bang too, didn't they? And they teach it in every college. The Big Bang is how the earth came forth. They still teaching that, you see? And in me, I just can't understand how can so many black people go over on the deep end like that, you know? And when they get over there, they begin to talk so much, still yet and all, no matter what end you go on to, this world is still not going to see you to be nothing. And that's something I noticed they haven't figured out. They will go on an end that has nothing to do with the Most High Yah, has nothing to do with Yeshua, and say that those things don't exist. But these things exist. And these things been existing for 600,000 years. This is how they talking. Now, as a prophet is in the wilderness, and I told you, he been dealing with me since I was 4. I always knew there was other entities. I always knew that. I knew that there was other entities and not just the earth itself. I always knew that. I always knew that. But not to the point where I throw away the creator and the mission of his son, redeeming back those that belong to him. I can't throw away that, child. You know why? I got too many testimonies wrapped around me. I can't throw that away. Too many testimonies. Yah have shown himself up and down to me. It's impossible for me to just do away with believing that he is who he said he is. Now, that's why Sister Deborah don't wear people out about the name. I don't wear people out about the commandments and the laws and the how would I say it, and the dress codes and what you're supposed to walk and how you talk and how you wear fringes and what you wear, because all of that is dedicated to the outer man. Come on, go with me. Let's go to the inner man. And it's called, this message is called Seek Yah Within. We're going to talk about seeking Yah within. But I want David to kind of express how he seeks Yah. And then I'm going to show you what I mean when I say unto you, seek Yah within. That means you need to go within yourself. Not on these Deborah platforms, not on even Sister Deborah's platform. Go within yourself and seek him within, because that's where he can be found. Again, he's proven himself too much. He's shown me too much to where I cannot believe the Great Bang or the, what is it, Egyptology or whatever this new thing, and it's this science thing. It's a lot of them going on, y'all. And every last one of them take you away from the one that I have come to know. I have come to know him and have tried him for myself. What would I look like turning my back away from him that has turned his face before me? So you too learn to understand that if you have Yah and Yah have you, it's an inner thing. It's not an outer. You don't have to prove to nobody how great and how excellent and how wonderful and how powerful he is and how all-knowing, how he's the beginning and the end. Because he has been so great in you to show you who he is within. Now, I'm going to show you where David didn't have that opportunity. And that's what really gets me, how we don't understand. Back in the days, they didn't have him where we have him. They didn't have him like we got him. They had him different. And yes, was it prophesied that it would be different? Yes. Even when he talked about the law and the commandments, it's going to be, he's going to write it on their heart. You see? He's not talking about your flesh heart. He's talking about your spiritual heart, you guys. So we as individuals in this day and time, because there's so many voices that have poured up in the land, they coming from everywhere, y'all. I mean, everywhere. And like I said, I always knew that there was different entities outside of human that exist, because I knew, even, you know who else I knew? I knew that Cain, Adam and Eve had children, but when he created Adam and Eve, he didn't say, I didn't create anymore. When he sent Cain away, Cain said somebody was going to be looking for him. What does that tell you? You want me to tell you the mindset of the flesh of individual? They taught Cain married his sister. Well, who was that going to be looking for him then? His sister? Who was that going to hunt him down when he said to the father that they're going to come after him? And the father told him, nope, he's going to put a mark on them so that they won't anybody that bother him. Who was that the father talking about? Do y'all know for many years people said that was his sister that he took with him to marry? No, it was not. No, it was not. When Cain left, Cain went among others. Just because y'all didn't put A to Z into your eye, into your eyeballs, don't mean that he didn't create others. He didn't. It's a lot of things Yah did not tell us. And even his mystery, he said, that's going to come and bring knowledge in the end days. That which is in the dark shall come to light in the last days. So it was things that was held back from many of us. And in these last days, it's showing up as light that was what? Hidden in the darkness. Just as everything else. So I say to you all, it's time for us to really seek Yah within. And even me, myself, I know he greater in me. It's no way I'm going to turn away from that one that have proven himself to me, that have shown me who he is. I have seen his face, face to face. And the face of Yah is when you see his power, you've seen him face to face. I've seen it too many times. I called upon him. And when I called upon him, you bet it wasn't a name that you knew of. And he was what? You know how they say, he might not come when you want him, but he's going to be on time. But guess what? Let me tell you something. He came on time. That's the one I know. I don't know who y'all know. But the one I know, he knows how to pull up and pull out, throw up and throw down. This little old lady, he proved himself to me. He didn't have to. And that's why I give him all glory, all honor, and all praise for showing up and showing out in my life to where I don't have to seek all these new voices in the land and all these voices in the land out here trying to prove that he does not exist. I don't know if y'all know that. Most of them are. They're taking the mass, the multitude, easily, that he does not exist. I don't know where a person would think that who can make a human body with all these vessels and vessels and nerves and all these blood. What is it? What's that when you got your different blood? But all this that's in you. Who can say somebody can cause one to pump based on the other? Who can do all this here? Oh, I know. They're telling you some other God that exists, because there's many gods. Each one of them hold a different power. This is what they're teaching. And had not Yah shown himself to me, I think I probably would have been on one of those bandwagons. But I thank the Father that he's shown himself to me at such an early age, to where today I'm not convinced that nothing and nobody is teaching nor preaching spirit and truth with the light in their right hand. So I'm going to start with Psalms 27 and verse 8. In Psalms 27 and verse 8. Now this is David. And here he go. When thou said, seek ye my face, my heart said unto thee, thy face, Yah, I will seek. Now, what do you think he's saying when he said, seek my face? Why is he saying to David, seek his face? I just explained to you what face is. He's telling them, seek my power, bro. Get with my power. So he said in Psalms 27, verse 8, when thou said, this is what David said, when thou said, he's speaking to the Most High Yah, seek ye my face, my heart said unto thee, Father, thy face, Yah, I will seek. Now notice this. David is seeking Yah on the inside to pull that which is on the outside. You see? He's crying and speaking to Yah from his inner man, but he's seeking him on his outer man. Why? Because David don't have him like we do. See? We have him in. David had him out. David has him out and we got him in. You see how good we have it? And now people are trying to deny that he exists. David seeked him from the outer. We seek him from the inner. And that's what this message is about. Seeking Yah within. Because I want to tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to let everything roll exactly where it's rolling. And when those things happen, then I say unto you, if you never seek ye Yah within, you're going to wish you had him. Just to know for sure, just to be assured that you have he that is greater in you than he that is in the world. So here he says to David, he said to David to seek me. But in a way that he's saying, seek my face. You better seek my power, bro. All these wars you fighting. You out here battling up and you got so many enemies. Seek that power. You know that's what's up. That's what's going to defeat all your battles. Seek my face. His face is his power. Okay? And look how he told David. And I had just spoken before I even saw face in this verse. He says, when thou said, this is what David said when the Father said it to him, seek ye my face. My heart said unto thee, Father, thy face, Yah, I will seek. Why? Because that faith is that power. David knew he needed the power. So how would you call the power when you need it? If you haven't seeked within by now to know when you need it, all you have to do is call on what is already there within. See, he telling David, come on, bro, seek that power, man. And the thought of David his thoughts can bring that power. It's that belief and that trust that right hand will pull up and defeat my battles. And that's what he was telling him, seek that power. Because you're going to need it, David. You know, that's all you're doing is war, having war after war after war. So you seek my face. Because you know my face is my power. My power is my face. Okay? So here he go in Psalms 105. and verse 4. In Psalms 105 and verse 4, here go David again in verse 4. Psalms 105 and verse 4. Seek Yah and his strength. Seek his face evermore. Y'all don't get it, do you? Now, see, this is why I say that it's kind of, and the Father don't want me to use the word sad. That's another word he wants me to take out of my vocabulary, because he wants me to understand ain't nothing sad about how I orchestrated everything from the kingdom. What's sad about that? I know what's going on. I orchestrated it. Don't feel sad about it, Deborah. Because when I sit here and I hear in Psalms 105 and verse 4, and I hear David says, seek Yah and his strength. That strength is that power, y'all. And listen to how the power is known as the strength. Watch this here. Seek his face evermore. I say unto you, greater is he that is in thee than he that is in the world. And as David, now I don't know why I keep saying Paul, David is seeking Yah's strength and his face as his power. So shall we in these days that we're in. But many of people are going to go to and fro playing this thing that all is well. There's no storm rising. Ain't nothing going on. There's no judgment. There's no fears of Yah. There's no wrath of Yah. There's no fire kindled of Yah. And walking around here like it ain't, they don't see nothing. They don't smell the fire. They don't see the fire. They just act like it ain't nothing going on. And even me, myself, I'm sitting here checking out the multitude of people pulling in with a different a belief, in a sense. And they belief does not include the Most High Yah. Now, I'm seeing this. Why do you think I'm seeing it? It's because Yah don't want me to miss nothing. He wants me to see what he already prophesied that shall come. And if I can't see it, then I can't say, yes, Yah, I salute you, because your word is true. Your word is fulfilled. He told us about all this that's going to come. But what he did not warn his sister that it was going to be in such a great number. And that's what I'm seeing. So I say, Father, it will be a good thing that I speak on seek Yah within. David seeked him on the outside, and he was telling him how to seek him. How? Seek my power, bro. You better grip that power. And do you know right today, 99.9 has no sense of the power of Yah and what it stands for. But do you hear him telling David? And do you hear David said, I'm going to seek your face, your strength, your face? Listen to it. Psalms 105 and verse 4. This is David. Seek Yah and his strength. That's his power. Seek Yah and his strength. Seek his face forevermore. Because that face going to back up that strength, and that strength going to back up that face. Because when you see the power of Yah, you can see him face to face. That's what Jacob was trying to explain to everybody when he was wrestling with him. And when he was done at the break of day, he was done. He was good to go. He didn't care about nothing coming out of his hip or something out of place. Why? Yah had pulled out a blessing on him overnight. He received a 100% blessing. So he say what? He gets up. He said, I done seen him face to face. He done it for me. That's his power at work. When you learn to see Yah's power work on your behalf, then you too can say, I've seen him face to face. Here is David giving you a whole overall. But see, David is seeking Yah from a different level. Sister Deborah's seeking from within. What can be better than the one that's within? Than the one that has to seek on the outside. Think, Yah, which was David, which was the others that came in time past. We have something greater today. Do we act like it? No. We act like we ain't got nothing. And this is how so many people are pulling up with these different theories and these different beliefs, and they're entitled to it. You guys, they're entitled. The flesh is for the flesh. The spirit is for the spirit. You have to be able to just embrace the two and say it is what it is. So what happens? David is explaining to us how he's seeking Yah. But Yah is saying to us in this day and time, seek me within. Here I am. You know that power David talking about? Here I am. You know that face David talking about? Here I am. And we all on YouTube trying to seek the power and the face of Yah and the word of Yah. Everywhere on YouTube, Patriot, Rumble, Instagram, Facebook, all these places, we trying to seek the face of Yah. We trying to seek the word of Yah. And you ain't gonna find it. You ain't gonna find it. And I like that too. I like the fact that Father said, Deborah, very few shall find. Because what it leads me to understand why people are going to and fro, think they got this thing right, and they're ready to get on the ship to go where they think they're going. They're going to realize, baby, did you search within? Did you have him within? A lot of people don't understand. That's another way of you being divided in the spiritual realm on the journey. Yes, you're going to have the brand on your forehead, but in the spirit, the brand is for Satan and his. You better stand down. You better check. But the brand in the spirit is for the spirit. Because you're going to have so many on this journey that's going to be purged from among you. You're going to have the strength, the endurance to press on. Nothing on your left and then on your right going to be able to hinder you for knowing that, hey, I'm heading to Mount Zion. Get out of my face. Get out of my way. I'm on my way. Get out of my way. You see? You're going to be heading to where you need to be going. Because, see, people didn't understand when he told the angels to hold the wind. Told the angels from, I think it was the west, to tell the other angels that was holding the wind. In Revelation chapter 7, don't bring that wind to hurt the earth nor the trees and the grass. Don't do it. Hold up. Take this seal mine in my forehead. The reason why they sealing them in their forehead is so that Satan and his will know this one here is sealed. This one here is sealed. That's on the outside, because Satan don't know that we sealed on the inside. And that seal will let him know, don't bother mine. But those that going to be going on this journey with us, oh yeah, they're going to give them a hard time. And we're going to see them fall by the wayside. We're going to see it. And we ain't going to be hurt. We ain't going to be caught up. We ain't going to be upset. I don't care if it's your family. You ain't going to get caught up in it. Because all your visions is going to be set in your spiritual mind is Mount Zion. Because you're going to be led by the Father from above. So I say unto you, seek within to find Yah within you. Even in your choice, when you're making choices, seek Yah from within. If you want to do something and you're wondering, should you do it? Seek Yah. He's within. He can kind of help you make that decision. You want to go have surgery? Seek Yah. He's within. He'll give you a better outlook or a better choice or where to go and show you. The bank's closed down, or they send another bio out, whatever. You got something greater in you. Something David and Abraham, Isaac, them didn't have. So you got, and this is where the power rests in. We got him living in us. They had him upon them, but we got him in us. So what could be greater than that? You see, but we don't believe we should seek him from within. We would go to 67 doctors to get opinions instead of seeking him that's in us. Any situation you go upon, when it come down to your wife, seek Yah. When it come down to your husband, seek Yah. When it come down to these children, seek Yah. How you going to seek him? From within, where he abide. And that's what make, I think, me in the flesh know that I know I have a relationship with him in the spirit, because I do turn to him. I do talk to him like he's in me. That's the way I do it. I talk to him like he's in me. Not like David or Abraham talk to him like they looking up, okay? Or like they seeking him, which they are. I don't have to seek him. I seek him. Yes, I do seek him, but I seek him within. They seek him on the outer. I seek him within, because that's how great we have it and don't even realize it. And now, after what I observed and paid a whole lot of attention to a couple of speakers, I realized y'all taking the people way on the deep end. Y'all taking them a long ways from home, y'all. Y'all coming up there. Where is this? Father, let me tell you something. There, I cannot find any verses or chapters that spoke of where they are driving people to in this day and time. Now, I know it says we're going to have false prophets, false teachers. I know that. And it's going to deceive many. You know, I know that. But what I'm seeing today as a prophetess in the wilderness down here on this earth, I see something way beyond that. Because, I mean, they have turned a total about face from a creator on a throne and turned to many creators. I don't know what will make a person think that the powers that be's that's under the dome is greater than he that's above the dome. How is it that you think that whatever you see that you feel that's different, angels or aliens and all these other things, you got to keep in mind, they cannot override he that is above the dome. He put the dome there. You see, they never think that, okay, who created the dome? It's got to be something there. Oh, I forgot. They got another God that they say created it. I forgot. They do. That's their makeup today. And when I look at it, I said, Father, they're gonna convince a lot of people. He said, people are already convinced, Deborah, so it's okay. And that made me think. I said, that's deep though, Father. He said, yep. So I sit and say to you all, you don't have to do like Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You don't have to do like David and Solomon, seeking Yah at a distance. Yah is within. Now let's go to Psalms 119. Psalms 119 is where David is going to also seek Yah. Psalms 119 and verse 2. In Psalms 119 and verse 2, he says, blessed are thy that keep his testimonies and that seek him with a whole heart. With a whole heart. What is a whole heart? That's a spiritual heart, y'all. That's a spiritual heart. Mm-hmm. A whole heart is a spiritual heart. Okay. So he's saying that in verse 2, Psalms 119 and verse 2, blessed are they that keep his testimonies and that seek him with the whole heart. What did I just say, y'all? Testimonies all around me. You can't see them, but I know they there. I know they there, baby. And I don't need the world to justify and identify and clarify that I have the testimony, because something is so great in me that has suffered me to have these testimony wrapped around me I don't need the world to have no say so in it. You see? So I'm really leaning to he that I seek within, not he that I seek on the outside and on all these platforms, because I really don't understand how people are going to get out of it. I don't know how people are going to get out of all of this new awakening, this new found science, and all these things that they're everything that takes him out of the center. That's what they're doing today. So since Sister Deborah said it, one thing you're gonna learn is you're gonna say, well, Sister Deborah said it, but now I see what she's saying. They taking him out of everything. Yes, they are. But see, I didn't know it was going to be like that. I had no idea that he was going to be taken out of the center. That's what I was saying to you all. I didn't know. I'm thinking, wait a minute, he's so in me and with all this power and all this, he's all this and that. But wait a minute, where are you going? You see, they're taking him out of everything. What do you mean? They're not including him, the Most High Yah that sits on the throne, in anything outside of he really don't exist, nor do his son. They nailing it. And then you have those who have taught people speaking that they are detached to this awakening. Even their teaching is totally the opposite of what they started off doing, which it need be. When you come to the light, then you change from the darkness. But what they did is they went deeper into the darkness. They didn't pull out of the darkness into light. They went deeper into the darkness. Now let's go to Luke. In the book of Luke, chapter 17 and verse 21. Now we finna step in the realm of where Yah reside. And this is where we need to seek him, from within. If you know that you having issues with your family, with your children, on your workplace, in your workplace, you having problems with sickness and illness, why haven't you sought within? And the part of seeking within is exactly what David just said. A whole heart. A whole heart. That means a sincere trust. You see, not with one that, okay, you can trust the medication they give you. You can trust them telling you you need surgery. You can trust them forcing you to work overtime and not paying you whatever. Every issue of life, we can trust others that's doing these things to us. But we can't trust he that is in us to help us make the right decisions for the things on the out of us. Because what he say, he is greater than he that is in the world. So you see what great one we have within to battle the world on the out. So if we are seeking all these platforms to give us him, to make us understand him, to really abide with him through them, that's not it. You're lost. I mean, like real lost. It's seeking within where he's at. Any issue you have, even with yourself, any addictions, any illness, any situation you have, even when it coming down to understanding him himself, seek him to give you more understanding. Because he said when he come, he's going to teach you all things. Okay, so here we are in Luke. In Luke, we have chapter 17 and verse 21. Luke chapter 17 and verse 21. Neither shall they say, lo, here, or lo, there. For behold means to look, y'all. To look. That's what Yeshua is saying. Look. Okay? He's saying, behold, the kingdom of Yah is within you. That's beautiful. He didn't wait till he was crucified and risen. He told you right there that the kingdom of Yah is within you. Where are we looking? And why are we looking on the outside for that which is so great in us? This is what Yeshua is saying. Because they'll tell you, just like I was telling you about all these different newfound belief. He said in verse 21, Luke chapter 17 and 21, neither shall they say, lo here or lo there. That means you go everywhere else, over here, over there. But Yeshua wants you to know, to assure you that the kingdom is within you. The reason why Sister Deborah said, because if you understand what the kingdom is, if you only understand what the kingdom is consists of, you will say, well, you mean all that I got all that? Yes. Sitting there within you. And you going all over the world, all on the platform, everywhere trying to find even peace. A lot of things people are looking and searching for, they don't even know it is already within them, waiting for them to trust in within. But it's so hard for people to do that because they on all these platforms trusting in the words of many. So they want words in which they can hear in the natural ear and see in the natural eyes and then believe. But to trust in him that is greater in you than he that is in the world, one you can't see, but yet you believe through the faith that he's placed in you, but he resides there. So a lot of us might not even have him in us. That's another reason would stop many from even searching within, because they know for sure that he ain't there. So I'm speaking to a people that he reside in. Okay, so he said in Luke chapter 17 verse 21, neither shall they say, lo here. That means don't go here, lo there, but look, behold, the kingdom is within you. Okay, now when you get to First John chapter 4 verse 3 and 4. First John chapter 4 verse 3 and 4. And it reads, and every spirit that confess not that Yeshua HaMashiach is come in the flesh is not of Yah. And this is that spirit of Antichrist, whereof ye have heard that it shall come. Yes, we have heard of that. And even now already it is in the world. Now listen to verse 4. First John chapter 4 verse 4. Ye are of Yah, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. You see, I'm sure David, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Solomon, and everyone else back in the biblical times wish that they had him as greater as we do today. The difference is they had a belief and a righteous that outweigh what we are today. But yet we are holding him in us and trusting in the whole world to tell us what's what. I go to the store And I'm trying to find out how or what I can do. And I start growing things, a whole lot of things I start growing, because I'm gonna start eating plants. That's what I'm gonna do. Because what I realized there is, when there was a shutdown, it was to shut down, it had to shut down to reboot everything. And something was placed in the food, and it says it is bioengineered. Everything you pick up, brand name or whatever, it's in there. And then when you do the search to see what it is a form of chemicals that don't even belong in food. How did we keep so silent to allow that to be? Because we are a people that has been spoiled and have had our way to the point where we think we still yet is going to have our way. And it's time for us to fall. So we still don't care. We don't care about what's in the food, what's in the bread, what's in the cereal, what's in it all. And another thing that they did, but they did this like, I'm gonna say 6 years before the shutdown, they added double the sugar intake in everything. I mean everything. If you see spaghetti sauce, you'll wonder, okay, how could they have add extra sugar? You can't taste it. That's because they let that tomato flavor override it, but it's in there. Everything you eat, they have doubled the intake, because one thing people know is that the sugar, what it's really created to do. I remember, I think it was like 8 years ago, maybe not even that long. Africa was disappointed because China had flew over pallets, thousands of bags of sugar. They was trying to figure out, why are y'all giving us this? And it was like they told them that it's a gift. Guess what the president did? He sent it back. He sent it all back. See, that's what I say. And we here in this land have no idea that it is a partaker in destroying from the inside out. You see? And we walk around here like we got it going on because we think we got everything going on. And and now I'm gonna be honest, several times I went in and I just stood up against the chef, and I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry so bad, because everything I pick up had it in there. And I could not understand, how could they have mastered it. And as the Spirit explained, according to reboot, you first have to shut down. And that's what they did. And it's everything, even the police force, the military, everything done away with a lot of things. Like, you know how you go to the restaurant, you have to have a grade A. Now you can have a grade F and still have a restaurant open. You can go into your doctor's office and you will not see it clean at all. It's gone. See, this is what I was saying. I saw in 2004, Babylon had already fell. I saw it back then. What we're seeing today is how it's getting to the debris. I wouldn't have thought I would live to see the Babylon come down as far as the debris, but it looks like I'm here still, and I know it's right around the corner. You see, so I say unto you all, seek Him within, and even with this situation with me trying to figure out how should I eat, how should I buy, I am seriously thinking about eating everything that I see that is grown, and not going out here buying any of this, because all of it is geared for one thing: destroy. And it gets, how it does it is from the inside. Then when you do the study on what what is being put in you, I mean, what you are purchasing to put in you, you realize, wait a minute, this stuff's supposed to destroy me. They don't. It doesn't matter. Been doing it for so long, and we wondering, well, why is this and why is this? But guess what? When the shutdown was in play, and they reboot, all things that's against the body been brought out to destroy it from the inside. You see? So what you're seeing, a lot of people are worse than they were in the last. No one says anything about it either. That's what's strange. You don't hear nobody talking about it. You don't hear nobody preaching, no teaching. Why after this thing, and now people's mind and their body is being destroyed? You see? No one says anything. Just let them do what they want to do. But I just thank the Father for greater of him being in me than all the things that they changed on the outside. So when you get to 1 John chapter 4, verse 4, it says, ye are of Yah, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you. That's exactly what Sister Deborah is talking about this evening. Seeking Yah within you. And it's telling you, greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. What did he mean? That all this stuff you just told them that's coming to destroy it, with him greater in there, it can't do nothing. It can't touch you. Because the greater in you is greater than all the stuff that they put in. All the stuff to destroy one from the inside out. That's why I say in this title, seek Yah within. Take out this month, next month. Have a conversation with him to find out if he's in you. I know that he's in me because of the things that he says to me. I know it ain't me, and I will not give myself the glory and the honor for what he's saying to me. The things he showed me, the things he revealed to me, the things he give me in visions and dreams. When he gives me the visions and dreams, you think I run here and tell you, well, Yah is saying you did. No. Because we have to first put it in the right order, okay? We got to make sure we ain't laying down looking for a dream, waiting for a dream, because when we go to sleep, we're going to get what we're waiting for. You get what I'm saying? It's just like when I tell y'all, when I'm in the water, I ain't looking for him to say nothing to me. Oh, and that's the only time he come. It's when he knows that child ain't even listening ain't thinking about me. Let me tell her this. Because I don't think when I get in the shower, he going to speak to me. I don't think like that. But when he do, I'm like, okay, I like this. So I'm just saying to you, find out if he is in you within. You don't, outside, it ain't going to do you no good, y'all. It ain't going to help you, him being on the outside of you. But he that is in you, that's where he needs to be. Okay, now let's go to John, the Gospel of John, chapter 15 and verse 7. The Gospel of John, chapter 15 and verse 7, and it read, if you abide in me and my words abide in you. This is Yeshua. You notice Yeshua. See, this is why I try to explain to y'all. You notice when Yeshua talk, he lets you know my words, and his words with the S. Why? His words is coming to teach. Yah's word is all power. You see? So he's speaking the words in which he was given to speak and teach down here. But Yah is the word. So when you hear in the Gospel of John chapter 15 and verse 7, it says, if ye abide in me and my words abide in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you. Why is he saying that? Why is Yeshua is letting you know if his words abide in you? Meaning if you are partaker in his preaching and his teaching and his mission itself, you can ask, because I abide in you and you in me. Because once you accept him, okay, you become the oneness of the Father and the Son, and your spirit become oneness in the mission, in the plan, in the purpose of Yah. See, Yeshua is not looked at as twos. He's looked at as ones. That's why when he go collect his sheep, they're not sheeps. They're put in the fold as one. We are all one in the Father, not one in the Son and the Father. No, we are all oneness in the Father. Okay? That's who we are. We are oneness in the Father. And Yeshua is telling you, if you take heed to my words, you become the oneness in me as the oneness I am in my Father. And you're going to have just anything you want. And it is a truth, y'all. It is the truth. So here in the Gospel of John, chapter 15 and verse 7, Yeshua give you an example. If ye abide, that means you abide in me, and you abide in me, and my words abide in you, ye shall ask what you will, and it shall be done unto you. Because Yeshua's blood is bringing us into the oneness of the Father. And we are all one in the Father. And the Father with us, we all still his oneness. Okay? So I say unto you, let's go to the Gospel of John, chapter 14. A chapter behind the Gospel of John, chapter 14 and verse 16. Let's see what that's saying. The Gospel of John, chapter 14 and verse 16. And I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide with you forever. And that is the Ruach HaKodesh. So when somebody say, is one saved, always saved? It depends on which save are you talking about, the save of the flesh or the save of the spirit. How about that? How about that? Which one are you talking about? You see? Which one are you talking about? Because from this one right here, if you are saved through Yeshua HaMashiach to the Father, ain't no such thing as not being saved. You're saved. What does it say? Verse 16. He may abide with you forever. He ain't coming up out of there. So I want to also let you know this. Once he's in there, he ain't coming up out of there. He ain't coming up out of there. Now, this is what he'll do. I think I mentioned that to you all before. What he would do is he would destroy this temple, which is your body. You bring that trash up in there before he destroy your spirit. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Listen to what Yeshua is saying here. In the Gospel of John, chapter 14 and verse 16. And I will pray the Father, and he shall give. You see that word give? That's all Yah has been doing since you opened this instructions book and you close it. All it's going to be about is give and gave. And when we don't have that same heart as he is and he was and he's going to be, what is he going to do? He already got ready to give us a new heaven. He's going to bring that bad boy down and give it to us. Everything he's done from the beginning to his end is about what he's given and gave us. And we can't even see him to be that. How can we match that? It's become what he is. Within, if he is given gave, you should be given gave. That's one way of knowing if he's in you or if he's not. If you don't have a spirit of giving gave, you are not representing the creator, who is the Ruach HaKodesh that comes to abide in you. Because he's still the form of giving gave. And for him to be the giving gave, and you is his child, you must be as well giving gave. Okay, so here I want you to see it says, and he shall give. There he do it again, he's doing it again. Where does it say, and he shall love you? Where's love in this? See, they didn't know where to put this word love and how to apply it. I'm going to show you what I learned. I learned that when they were sticking love in there, just like they were sticking soul in there, when they were sticking that love in there, I said, wait a minute. You can't stick love here because it ain't backed up by give or gave. You see, they forget to back love in this book up with give and gave. And then you'll see the word love, and he give and he gave. And I'm like, well, why isn't this not just telling what he is? Give and gave. Why did you have to add love? Because love is the language of man, flesh. It is not the language of the Father. And it's not identifying who he is. What can you say that, okay, how would you define? Let's ask you, how would you define the love of Yah? How would you define it? It's nothing to define. Let me show you how they did it. They put love in there so you will never know the creator true identity of how he rumbles. 99.15 billion people on the earth would have never known that and never will. They will live and die and perish and never know what I just said. They put love in there to confuse you so you won't see the works of the Father in the kingdom of that power is give and gave. So if they put love in there, that will mess you up with understanding really who is he. When he was creating everything in the beginning, oh, I love you, I created the heavens and the earth. No, you ain't gonna see that in the beginning. He loved you, and he created these things to what? Give unto you. When he built that new Mount Zion and he bring that kingdom, that heaven down, he is giving you a new heaven and earth. This is what the end is going to bring. Still doing what? Giving you eternal life. On what? Giving you a new heaven. You ain't going to find the word love that he giving you a new heaven. He loved you so much that he brought you out to Mount Zion. He loved you, Israel, that he brought you out. You're not going to get that. It's because the word love was another word stuck in. So you wouldn't find your way to truth of really who he is. That's why he says to a man, love thy wife. The word love was put in there. Because when you finish saying love, and then you turn around and tell him, as Christ loved the church. How? He gave his life. What did gave he get in there? So how did giving your life identify love? It doesn't. But it tells you the action was to give his life for the church. So he tells the man, give your life for your wife. You see? As who? Christ what? Gave his life for the church. Yah is built up on give and gave. And we didn't lock him into a word. We ourselves today in the year 2024 cannot identify it to make any sense. Love is marrying and killing, burning up, cutting up each other, murdering, stabbing, and all this is love. In the name of love, do you see the midnight darkness out here of the world under the word love? So we ourselves have to understand that when we are going into this instructions and direction book, go not into this instructions and direction book, which is the Bible, without he that is within. Let him be the teacher. Now, the last verse was the Gospel of John chapter. The last chapter and verse was the Gospel of John chapter 4 and verse 16. And I will pray the Father, and he shall give you. You can give something again, another comforter. What's better than that? What is wait. You gonna love me and you gonna love me? No, I'm gonna give you he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide with you forever. So once he's in you, he's there to stay, y'all. It's no such thing as something you do to make him come out. But I say unto you, and each and every last one of you, you all need to seek Yah from within. Seek him for any advice of any kind. Seek him for medical advice, employment advice. If you're on a job and you got people who are demonic or playing wickedness and evil, seek Yah. That's what he told David. Seek that power. I come up and show up on their tails. That's who Yah is. He'll come up, he'll pull up and pull down on them and get it right for you. And they ain't gonna blame you. They gonna know who. Wait a minute. Let me not do nothing to this person again, because this person got somebody on his side. You see, Y'all got a way of doing it, but we don't want to even seek him, even in our choices that we make, our decisions. We don't want to seek him about nothing. We just want to wait till I get to my deathbed, wait till something real bad happens, wait till somebody's sick, wait till somebody did. And that's when we come running for him. But that's what he wants me to let you know. Seek him now from within. Because there's so much that's happening that when you seek him and he don't respond, you'll know that he was never there. So it's in a sense, know your place right now in Yah. Know where you stand in him and him in you. Not these platforms, because they can't tell you the level of who Yah is in you and you in him. Yeshua told you in several of his verses that he'd abide in you and you in him. That means Yah is one together. Seek Yah within. I appreciate each and every last one of you all in the live chat. It's good to see you. And I say unto you, seek Yah within. And I will be back. Shalom and shalom.